Good morning, my revivers. Good morning. It is like literally, I be up so early.
It's 3:42 a.m.
Yeah, like such an early bird. That's why I end my nights my days so early. Like between 4 and 7, I'm trying to break it down and get into bed. Anywho, because I'm up, as you see, early. Before most people even think about getting out of bed. And I'm getting ready to head in my office, do my little to-do list, and I do that every morning and kind of check off the different things that I want to do for that day. So I want to come and talk to you guys because I've said this so many times, and it's more of a your feelings are not fact, and um, fact has nothing to do with the way a person perceives something. And me and my aunt was talking about this, and I said the crazy part about it is, and she said something, and I was like, you know what, that is true, and that processed through my brain before. She said, well, sometimes you can tell someone the truth, right? But a lot of times the truth does hurt people, and so it may make them feel a certain type of way, or it may be received or perceived a certain type of way. And so now there lies that problem, and the problem lies with the person not being transparent and vulnerable and saying, hey, that hurt my feelings the way you said it. Or they may even say what you said, and it comes a time where the apology is not about you taking back or retracting what you said. It's more so about you letting them know that your intention wasn't to hurt or harm them in any shape or form. That's the key. But once again, we are not mind readers, right? We're not mind readers, and I say we, which may be the person who doesn't have a problem with telling their loved ones the truth, or telling their loved ones when you see that they're doing something that is not conducive to what they say they desire, what they want, and how they want to grow, or evolve or change or be better or whatever. And you try to tell them that, and they don't want to accept it. And sometimes, I feel like in some cases it's like you're beating, I'm not going to say a dead horse, but you're beating a lazy horse, or a horse that's not even ready. And sometimes you may become frustrated because or you see potential in someone, or you see something in someone, and you want better for them. And sometimes your delivery might come through in that. Like, I know for sure, for me, if I have a passion for a person, I have a love for a person, whether it's a sibling, a friend, or whatever, a family member, and I see that they're just doing stuff, and it continues to be a same cycle, that same thing. It's like, I can see it. Why can't you see it? And that's the wall between them and you. Like, there's a wall. You're over here, they're over there. They can't see what you can see, and you can't see whatever, or you can't understand what they're feeling or what they're saying. And so that becomes a issue. So and I wanted to put this out there because it's a two-way street. You can't just get upset and get offended, right? Now, there are things that people do, and there's no explanation. It is what it is. Your actions spoke. You didn't even need to say anything and make me offended. Your actions showed me exactly what you wanted to do, and what you chose, and what's more important, and how you truly feel. That's one thing. But if someone is speaking and it's out of love, and they're trying to tell you, hey, like, you need to think about this, you need to look at this, or you need to evaluate this, or whatever the case may be, and maybe you wouldn't have this situation if you would do this, that, and the third. A lot of times, when I say sometimes people are not ready, right? And so because they're not ready, that truth may hurt. Not only does that truth hurt, that truth may reveal to them something that they may not be ready to share, or not, they just weren't ready at all. So it's overwhelming, and that feeling becomes intimidating. It becomes overwhelming. It becomes they become defensive, and so that becomes a issue. You get what I mean? So the conversation can break down from there because of that, because of the feelings that they have, but they're not able to even express, hey, that hurt my feelings when you said. And it's like, oh, wow, you know what? I didn't intend to hurt your feelings. It wasn't about hurting your feelings, but I love you. And this is what I was trying to convey or get across to you. So just to let you know, I'm not retracting what I said, but the way that it came across, I need you to know it was not my intention to make you feel that way. And when someone has a feeling, and I said this to my aunt, and she was like, yeah, my son says this. When someone has a feeling, that's something that they're dealing with within them. Like, if you are not bashing or doing anything to make up something, or just say something that is untrue about the situation that they're dealing with or they're going through, then that is the truth. And you know how they say the truth hurts, and that truth can bring about triggers or feelings in that person to make them feel a certain type of way when they're receiving or getting this message. So we got to understand that breakdown. We got to understand the breakdown between the two. And if you are on the side of getting or receiving a message and taking it one way and not seeing, okay, who is this person? Does this person love me? Does this person ride for me? Will this person do anything for me? Is this person truly trying to harm me? Really let yourself process those things before you take and just run with it. And we're not talking about actions of a person. We're talking about a conversation. And we're talking about where's that person in life? What have they done that I can say that they're not trying to harm me? They look back over the situation. Is it repetitive? Is it something that you really need to open your eyes and say, you know what? Yeah, they are right. I do need to do better. You know what I mean? I can't have anything if I keep being frivolous with my money, or I can't do this if I don't monitor that. Whatever it is, whatever the situation is, and they're trying to tell you, or I can't get ahead if I keep dealing with these type of friends or people, or whatever the case may be. Look at the whole situation in totality and see. Monitor that by, how is this person? How have you guys been responding and back and forth? Does this person really love you? Like I said, is this someone you can call if you really need someone? Is this someone that has been there for you before? Is this someone, like, look over, and it's been consistent, not inconsistencies. Look over that before you allow your feelings to create a fact in your mind, and you either burn a bridge or you ruined something that was really good because you were too stubborn or too in your feelings to realize, dang, this might be a message and I may not like the messenger, but I do need to do better in that area. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, don't let anything you can't control you. And you know what I mean? Stick to your script, because you are the best at it. And I will talk to you later, my revivers.